Hey everyone, I'm Tim from Westcott Workshop, and today we're going to be building a pretty simple fishing rod holder to get them off the floor and out of the way. Let's get going. I already had some pieces of 1/2-inch plywood laying around the shop, so that's what I decided to use. The first thing I did was cut it down to the proper length and width, and then I cut the 4 4-inch wide pieces that'll come together to make the fishing rod holder. Each of the 2 holder pieces will have 3 J-shaped hooks cut into the plywood. I used a speed square and a pencil to start mocking up these hook shapes before cutting them out. After I had the initial design sketched up, I came back with a 1-inch socket and used that to round over some of the corners on the J-hooks. Then I took the piece over to the drill press and used a 1-inch Forstner bit to remove some of the material. Using the Forstner bit to cut out these corners gives me 2 things. The first being better consistency on these corners, and secondly it reduces the amount of material I have to cut with the jigsaw. Using the jigsaw to cut out the hooks was quick and easy, and I could have done the same thing for the second set of hooks, but I wanted to try something different. So for the second set, I'm going to be using the router table to cut them out. I attached these 2 pieces together temporarily using some short brad nails. The top piece acts like a template. There's a ball bearing on the top portion of the router bit that'll follow the template, and the cutting surface on the bottom portion of the router bit cuts the bottom piece to match. After both sets of hooks were complete, I gave them a light sanding and I was ready to start assembling the holders. I attached the hooks to the base plates using glue, clamps, and a few brad nails from the backside. After the glue dried, I removed each piece from the clamps and started applying black spray paint. So I put 2 coats on each of the pieces and let them sit for a couple days so that it's well and truly dry. And I also drilled a couple holes just so that when I attach it to the ceiling it doesn't split. They're not really going to be holding much weight, but I still wanted to attach them into the joist, so I found a joist, measured 2 feet off the wall, and screwed them in place. I did the same thing for the second set of hooks. So that's a wrap for this project. I got the fishing rods off the floor and up onto the ceiling and out of the way. I was able to use some of the space above the garage door and put it to good use. This was a pretty simple project, but I've got a couple other videos, so I'd love for you to check them out. And if you enjoy them, I'd love for you to be part of Westcott Workshop and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, keep building.